Back out of the gym. Just got out the gym. Had a great workout. It's arm day. It's Saturday. I got work tonight. It's cold out here in Nebraska. Well, warming up now. By the afternoon, it was cold this morning when I went out. And something I wanted to share this morning was a great quote by the Apostle Paul. Apostle Paul, very known worldwide for hundreds and hundreds of years. And he had made this great quote talking about his life and how he led his life and how many men can learn from this principle that Apostle Paul lived by, where he said, "I do not run aimlessly, and I do not box as a man beating the air." And basically, what Apostle Paul was talking about was that he had a purpose. His purpose in life was spreading the good news about Jesus Christ, and the spread of Christianity. And as a result, he spread the word far and wide to many groups, to many peoples, to many countries. And many of us nowadays that have come to know about Christianity and about Jesus Christ is as a result of his efforts that he put forth, because he had a purpose. He had a vision in mind. And regardless of beatings, of cynicism, cruelty, people that had it out for him, that tried to debate him. There were many debaters in his time that tried to prove him wrong. And he went far and wide, and he talked to many groups and to many peoples, to many families, to many men, and he spread and he built up his purpose. And the last part is where he said that I do not box as someone striking the air, talking about how important it is for a boxer. One of the worst things that can happen is when you swing with all your might and you miss. It leaves you completely open. It is also a waste of energy. And so for many men, a lot of our efforts are wasted. We see that a lot, especially nowadays, where some people have just given up. The competition nowadays is so low because many men don't want to compete. You see this with a lot of, you see this with people that go on strike. And I'm like, well, if you don't like your pay, if you don't like this, I saw this as a travel nurse. When I went to a lot of different hospitals and they would complain because the travel nurses were getting paid more, and I would say, well, why don't you go out and become a travel nurse and you'll get paid more? And people were just like, I don't want to do it. And I got family and I got this and I got that and this reason and I got school and I got a kid or my wife or my girlfriend, yada, yada, yada. Same old story. And it was because for a lot of these people, they just don't even want to put in the effort. And as a result, we're living at a time period where the competition, especially in the space of the economy, building businesses, etc., is at an all-time low. And that's why you see in our time, we had the greatest wealth transfer. Why? Because it's a very limited space of people who are willing to compete. You have a lot of lazy people that have just grown accustomed to being handed out things. And as a result, all the wealth gets transferred to the top. Now, if you want to compete in 2023, you're going to have to put in a lot of effort. Like the Apostle Paul, you're going to have to be a man on a mission, right? You're going to have to be a man on a mission, and you're going to have to calculate every strike like a boxer. You can't be missing and swinging at the air, wasting valuable time and energy. And this is basically my thoughts for today. As I'm stepping out of the gym, I write down everything that I do so that I can see with my own eyes that I'm improving, where I need to make improvements, where I need to push myself and stride a little bit harder to reach my goals. Same thing financially. I write down my financial goals. What do I want for the new year? What are my objectives? How do I get there? Right? I'm not aimlessly running around back and forth and talking a good game. I'm not striking out and, as they say, swinging for the fences like some people who put all their money in, one particular asset like Bitcoin. And then, as you can see, many people have lost. Did some people get rich? Yes, it was a pump and dump. Some people did make money. And then they turn around and want to tell you how to do it. But we can learn from men like the Apostle Paul, who was a very successful individual for what he set his mind out to do. And that's the message for today. It's Saturday. I hope you're having a great day. Stay focused, and I'll catch you next time. Next time, leave your comment below. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll check you next time.